Automatrix N-Track theft recovery operation. It's Thursday the 28th of January 2021. This is our first filmed recovery of the year. It's been pretty quiet so far. We had a big recovery a couple of weeks ago with a Bentley Continental stolen in London with the key, and that was recovered by one of our finders, Danny, from the Kensington area. It was recovered within about 45 minutes. It's about 140,000 pound car. It's only 18 months old, parked up in quite a posh area. Most valuable car we've ever recovered. Quite a quick operation. We got a GPS, so just Danny went to the location with the customer and they snatched the car back. So that was a good result. But yeah, generally been quite quiet right up till today. We've had 3 assets stolen, reported by 3 different customers. So the first reported stolen asset this morning was a quad bike stolen in Shrewsbury area, and customer called that in around about 8 o'clock this morning, and we checked the location of the GPS that was put in on a health check at 4 o'clock in the morning. So we didn't even need to alarm the unit. We just saw at 4 o'clock in the morning that the quad bike had moved about 4 miles from the farm that it was on, and had been put into like a wooded area and quite a rural location across a field through a fence gate. And yeah, the customer informed the police. We got the police number, and the customer stroke the police went to the location, and at that location they found the quad bike in the woods themselves, literally within, again, 40 to 45 minutes of the theft being reported. So that was a good result. We had a bit of a bonus there as well, because the customer advised us that his actual neighbour, the farmer neighbour, his quad bike was also at the same location, and obviously the other farmer didn't have a tracker on his quad bike, and he's over the moon that we've managed to find his one as well. So he'll be well happy. Nice one, cracking. Then following up that, the second theft was called in, which is the one that we're working on at the moment, which was a stolen Hitachi excavator, a 3-ton machine, stolen from Aberdare in Wales. And we're just crossing now the Bristol Channel. It's literally 25 miles, the cell site location for that machine. There's no GPS coming through, and that's Oldcroft, showing Oldcroft, just the other side of the Bristol Channel, so not far to go. We're going to try and get this unit back into alarm. We've had to turn it off because the battery was really low, so we're going to try and get it back in alarm in the next 10 or 15 minutes and do an RF find. This machine, we've already recovered it once. It was stolen about 18 months ago, 2 years ago, and the customer recovered it with the GPS. So yeah, it's been stolen for a second time, so it'd be great to get this back, but we are a little bit nervous with the battery state, because it should have been recharged back in November, and the customer hasn't had an opportunity to recharge it, even though we've sent him 2 or 3 warnings. So yeah, it's a bit of a worry, it's a bit of a concern. So we just need to see, and if we do get it back into alarm, we're not sure how long the battery will last, so we don't want to be driving around too long trying to find this machine, if at all possible. So the third theft was reported just before we left Southampton, and that was a stolen 1-ton Thwaites dumper, which was stolen from Stoke-on-Trent, a work site. They reported it quite late, but they got to site quite late. Current time's 5 to 2 in the afternoon. That machine was lifted and literally taken a couple of lanes further down from the site, so it was in a road. We haven't got any photos of that, unfortunately. The customer has located it. Police were en route when we left Southampton, so that's all been recovered. So 2 quad bikes and a dumper recovered today, which is great, and we're hoping to get this 3-ton Hitachi as well, all being well. So he's crossed over the bridge now. We're into Wales. We've got a couple of miles to go before we get off the M4, and I've just taken a call literally as we were just about over the other side of the bridge from Jackie in the office, saying that the half-hour health check that we were waiting for has not come in, so we've missed one of the half-hour health checks. That's not good because we've got a low battery, so I'm hoping that we'll catch it on the next half hour and we'll realarm the unit. So, but it's a bit of a worry, bit of a concern. The We knew the battery was low, the customer knew the battery was low, but we'll keep our fingers crossed, see if we can get this thing back in alarm and get the RF signal picked up and get the recovery location. Okay, so after coming over the bridge into Wales, we're then sort of travelling a little bit north on these back roads, and we've come back into England, and it's saying we've got 8 miles to go. We've missed the second health check, half-hour wake-up that was supposed to be just around about 2 o'clock. It's now 2:17, so we've another wake-up in about 13 minutes. But it's looking like this battery tracker may have depleted because it was on its last legs anyway. But that's not the end of what we do, so we need to still go to this site, and then we'll do a visual inspection, meet up with the customer. We'll just check the way this asset moved to this location this afternoon, because it did travel from a little bit further north, and like I say, it did come from Aberdare. So we'll just see what roads it came on, and then maybe we'll just do a little grid and go down some of the tracks and see if we can eyeball the digger. They're normally just laid up somewhere, not too far away from the main roads, but yeah, they could have put it in the woods, and in which case it's going to be really tough to find. But yeah, you never know, it might still come in as well. We're still up for it at the moment. As we feared, this battery was on its last legs. Here's the customer now. Hi Daniel.
Richard, all right? How's it going?
Yeah, it doesn't look like this unit's reporting anymore. So it's reporting every half hour, and then the last one we got was just after 1, wasn't it?
I mean, they found it or something like that, eh?
I don't think they found it. They probably would have found it before, because obviously it was moving. This asset was moving, so I think if they had found it, then we wouldn't have seen it moving. They would have looked for it before they moved it. So I don't think. Then they would have just stashed it somewhere. So I think it's more likely that the battery's on its last legs and struggling to connect, rather than they've taken it. But I mean, it's not totally game over, because what we'll do is we can still map to the exact signal strength that the phone mast was on. So we know what signal strength it was on, and we can do that in our car. So it's near Didcroft, that area. So we're going to do some satellite checks and see if there's any lay-bys, car parks or public woods or stuff like that. So we're certainly going to carry on and get to the site, and I'll see you there, yeah?
Right, okay, no problem. Thanks.
Cheers, thanks Daniel, bye.
Good, cheers,
Right, so that's the customer there. He's obviously pretty close to that area as well. So you heard what I said. So we crack on. We're not going to give up. So we put the roof antenna on just in case our alarm on message got through but wasn't confirmed. Can happen, you know, when the battery's low, they might just be able to squeeze a message to the tracker to get the RF activated. So it's worth turning the kit on, although we're not expecting it to pick up a signal. So we've got the office now checking our vehicle every few hundred meters, checking the signal strength against the asset. What I have noticed here is that this cell site seems to be on the top of a rather large hill, so it's got a bit of altitude, so that could work against us, because it may be that the asset is quite a distance away from the lat and long. So there are definitely some woods here to hide an excavator in. So we're right on the cell nap now, so it's just a case of driving down a few of these roads. Plenty of sheep here.
Okay, I've got you on the mast, but I'm also speaking to 4 other ones.
Right, I've just turned up at the postcode literally, so I'm just going to drive around a few of these roads. I'll try and head in the same direction, all right?
Okay.
And so you can see if I'm going right or wrong, all right? All right, I'm only going slow.
Yeah, okay then. Hiya.
This is about as far south as I can go here.
We're not on the main mast now, we're on the
All right.
second mast.
So I need to go back the way I came. There is a road to the left here. Shall I just go down here half a mile? I'll go down here a half a mile, and you just ping me.
Because you're sort of right on the outskirts of that little village there,
Yeah,
aren't you?
Allastone. I'm on my way to Allastone on this little road.
And there is a fencing place down there as well. So that's places where it could be, isn't it? Okay.
Need a Land Rover Defender here.
Hiya.
Right, I've just stopped here because there's like a track into the woods.
Yeah, you're back on that first mast again on a 3.
Okay, I've got a car behind me. I'll have to carry on.
Okay.
But mark
Right,
mark this point. All right, cheers.
Will do.
Bye.
Yeah.
That's the typical sort of area we get a fence and off into the. Looked like there'd been something going up there. Right, I'm just coming to the end of this road. I don't know if you want to give it a ping here. I'm half tempted to get out and go down the track I just saw because I stopped and.
Yeah. I've got 3 masts and it's moved to the 3rd one now.
So I'm on the wrong mast. Yes, I'll go back. I think.
Yeah.
Literally, there's
another barn just up the road slightly.
Hold on, Mel. There's a low loader just reversed into this with a digger on the back.
Is there?
Yeah.
Sounds a bit sus, doesn't it?
Yeah. Not sure if he had a digger on there or not. Might have to drive by again. They were eyeballing me, look. So it could have been them. I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
They just didn't look right, these two guys.
No.
And I'm sure I saw something orange on there, but from the angle I couldn't see what was on the back because they reversed it into a yard and I couldn't see what was on it. Just coming into Yawnley.
Because it was 3 little yards there where you driven past and stopped. Really very small areas.
Lydney Road, yeah. I think I should go back down there and see if I can.
I think so. Alliston's.
I've got to rule that transporter out. There was something on the.
Got to, yeah.
It was definitely bright orange as well, which is what Hitachis are. It's just a Hiab. That was just the Hiab, the orange Hiab on the back of that lorry. So
Oh right, okay, but then they might.
They might have just come back from lifting it somewhere, yeah. But it wasn't on there, and it's not there. So I'm going back down to where this, and I might see if I can park somewhere and go across this field.
Oh, I was going to say because there's 3 lots of units here. Do you want me to send you a satellite view of them all?
Yes, please. Yeah, just email me.
I'll send it on the email quickly.
There's a little track here that looks dodge as well. No, that one's got a lock on it. That one there. But this one down the end here hasn't got a lock on it, and it looks like it's got fresh tracks. And there is a footpath alongside it. There's just that container place. That's.
Yeah. Well, also, if you look at that email that I sent you, you'll see the 3 yards around that.
All right, I'll try and get hold of Daniel. How are you, Daniel? Was you? All right. I've still not been able to get a pickup. So you've been up that way, yeah?
Been up that way and had a look around the area.
Yeah, I've got the signal receiving stuff here.
Yeah.
And I have had it on. I've just turned it off literally 5 minutes ago. There is just down this road, there's a couple of fences that lead off into Copse area, and there's a couple of footpaths that run along it.
Yeah.
It's probably about 400, 500 metres that way, and there's nowhere to park, so I think probably if we park here, we'll maybe just take a walk down there.
Go down that road, stop again, see what the signal is, and then drive to the container base. Stop again, those 2 points, if it's stronger or weaker.
Yeah, we know we're getting closer or
further
away then,
So
Yeah.
if we do that, it's a single track lane. If we block it, we block it. It's only going to be a minute, isn't it? Yeah.
They don't take them this far. Normally they keep them quite close.
Yeah, they'd be in Cardiff or something like that, or they'd be furthest away, you know.
Yeah. Or it would be, you know, within 5 or 6 miles, I would have thought. I mean, this is, what, from Aberdare, this is like 45 miles away.
Yeah. It's well up the way.
But just before Christmas, we got 5 Takuchis all in one go.
Was it?
Those 5 stolen, yeah.
What, from the same company or?
Yeah, from the same company. They were They were parked in a water pump station, and they'd taken them through the fence. All five. We got all 5 back, and there's only 4 trackers.
Yeah.
And we got the 5th one and the trailer as well, so that was good. Right, we're just going to check in this storage area. The police have gone in. We're going to check the signals, strength in it. Yeah, you wouldn't get one in that shipping container anyway, would you? Not a 3-ton. Yeah. It's worth having a little drive around, isn't it? Because you just want to make sure there's no diggers stashed away. Because no one would say anything if a digger just sort of turned up,
No,
would they?
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, you could have anything turn up, you know. I bet the police have been dead quiet, actually.
Yeah.
They're pleased to have something to do.
Yeah, not really much going on, I think.
Yeah.
Apart from catching people breaking COVID rules or something.
Yeah. A bit more of a sensible wagon to come down these roads than my motor.
Yeah. I
Mine's
bet it goes quick though when you want to put your pedal to the floor with that RS.
Yeah. Want to get out of trouble as quick as I get in it.
Yeah.
We pull over here. This is where I wanted to go up there and see what was up there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pull in here a bit. So it's cargo. We'll do another check here. Yeah. Wanted to check up that road there because that looked like fresh. It's open now as well.
Yeah.
Wasn't open before. Right, so we've heard an excavator where that road was that we wanted to check out, and the police are going to go up and make an inquiry and see what this excavator is. They're just walking up there. Told us to stay down here. I think they've been a bit overprotective, don't you? It's unlikely to steal it and use it. It's just could be a coincidence.
Yeah.
That would just be too cool. Actually, the tracker battery being dead and we still find it. I can't see that happening. But, you know, it's in the area. Okay. So we're back on, the search is on. Tracker's back in life, which is good. Must have either come back into a signal area or anyhow, we got the connection. We've got the RF beacon on at the moment. It's 4 miles the cell site, so hopefully we should pick up the RF in the next minute or two. .9 miles. There's a town here, that's good. A bit of luck, it'll be parked up somewhere in this town maybe. That's a signal. Yippity doo-dah. We can carry on going. Very close now. Keep your eyes peeled, everybody. An orange Hitachi digger. Back there. Back there. Customers just giving the police an update. I'm going to walk along here anyway and just see what I can see. That's a white drop side, double. Hitachi at the top of there. That's one, I think it is. And there's another mini digger there, but I think that might be the suspect van. It looked like there was someone in there, didn't it?
Well, the lights are definitely on.
The lights were on. The lights were on. We might get an arrest.
Yeah.
Or two. That other mini digger might be nicked and all.
Could well be, that's what I was just thinking, no?
That's in there, isn't it?
Is that them, yeah?
Yeah, they've stopped too early. Tell them to keep coming.
Yeah, so we found 2 5.5 ton Doosan's and a small looking motors. But so what's changed now? Why are you 7 miles away from where we were just looking?
Because we got a link, we got a new attachment, so the tracker communicated, we got it into alarm.
Oh, it worked. Oh, brilliant.
So
Okay.
it's all worked, and I drove past here, and I've
Oh, you
found
found it's actually here.
Right, so it's the bigger one of the two.
Yeah.
But we haven't been up to it. Is there people in there?
Yeah. On it, double deal with it. Definitely ours. Okay, how are you identifying it? You got the serial number? I've got the serial number of my car, but you can see where it is.
Right, let's see what they have to say.
When do you hope to know? Alright, we're going to start a chat here, see one of these is over. They're on the driveway. How long have they been here? Is this one coming here today? Yeah, this is from South Wales, this is from my company. So we saw last morning.
Is there any damage to it, Daniel?
No, well,
No.
there's no damage what I can see.
Did they drive it off then, or did they?
I don't know, they've got it off to be quite honest with you, but there doesn't seem any damage. They've only taken the stickers off, you know.
Is there any keys or whatever?
You can see we've still got our sticker on
Yeah.
WDL15.
Yeah. That's the customer's identification number.
Yeah, great.
I'll just try now.
Thank you.
She just said they were her husbands.
Said they're my husband. I said, no, they're not, they're ours. But this one's ours anyway. I said, drop that one. She said, how long's it been there?
Didn't really
She
answer
said,
that. Not long.
she said, nobody long. I said, this one's been stolen today.
Is that a 3 ton, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3
Yeah,
tons.
just over 3 tons, 33
Yeah.
of these, yeah.
Yeah. So what's the value of that then, approximately?
Well, when we purchased this, it would probably be within the region of 18 to 23 grand.
Right, okay. But they don't lose a lot, do they?
No, the Itachis especially, they'll keep the value.
Oh, right.
They'll keep the value on the Itachis.
Oh, that's a thumbs up for buying an Hitachi. They keep their value. So, yeah, it's what, 14, 15 grand now, or 12?
Yeah, I'd imagine I'd like to get between 12 and 14 for it.
12 and 14. So on the black market, 600 quid. What do you reckon?
If we sold it to a Scarpy, yeah.
So there's definitely been an attempt to conceal the identity. Would there have been a sticker right the way along the boom?
Maybe stickers there, a sticker that side. There'd
Right.
have been our phone number here.
Yeah,
Which is
phone up,
scratched off.
which they scratched off.
And there's also on the back end of the machine, you can see where they've scratched the stickers off there as well.
Oh yeah.
So it's quite logoed up, but obviously they tried to take it off.
Yeah, stickers definitely off the back there. There's another machine here, Kubota. That one might be legit, I don't know, but there's obviously a lot of building work going on here, so it's all pretty much okay.
See, ideally, if you can check the CCTV, is anyone visible on the CCTV?
Yeah, I think he said it was.
So when was it actually nicked? It
was nicked.
Between what time?
It was nicked between. Well, the boys are on site at 7 o'clock, and it showed its last tracker signal at about 4:10 this morning. I think it was.
What in the location?
In the location, it should be. Yeah. The boy on the CCTV, he said. I think our foreman said he had it between 5 and 5:30. Within that period.
on the CCTV.
Yeah,
so
on the
this-
CCTV, it's just seeing a van of that description going into the site. I'm sure obviously who's that van or not, but because he didn't manage to get a registration plate for it.
Okay, so in terms of recovery,
Yeah.
step number one would be ideally we'll have forensic. We'll be lifting it and for forensic consideration, but obviously it's
On their land. I think where it's been raining, then there won't be anything on the outside, but there might be something in the cab. Did you take the serial number of the Kubota?
Sorry?
Did you take the serial number of the Kubota?
No.
Is this a plant specialist unit coming now, or you've got another officer coming?
No.
Someone's heading back this way.
No, it's
Got another shout. So I don't think they do a forensic lift because it's wet outside. So any of the outside
would be
contaminated.
tainted, yeah.
I know a South Wales plant specialist. I'm wondering if I should call him and put him onto these guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're heading back now from this find just north of Monmouth, just in England, but we had to go through Wales to get there and cross the bridge to get over and cross the bridge, Severn Bridge, to come back. And yeah, we were a bit touch and go there for a while on that Hitachi 3-ton digger. We lost the signal for a little while. We thought the battery might have gone, but yeah, someone was smiling at us today, looking down and helping us, because that tracker reignited. We got it into alarm, banged the RF signal on transmitter and picked up that, and we were literally on it within 5 or 10 minutes of leaving that search area where we were. And you know, that signal got so loud near where those traffic lights were, and then I just eyeballed it out the car window in that sort of driveway of that house. Looks like they're building a garage there or something. Police are still carrying on with the questioning of the occupants of that house. There was a lady there and a husband or a partner. They were waiting for him to come back to question him. With a bit of luck, there'll be some sort of leads or someone will be arrested somewhere along the line. We called South Wales Police as well because we were in England there, and we've got through to the plant specialist that we know, and he's going to pick this case up in the morning and hopefully find his way through to find some people who were involved or responsible and get an arrest somewhere down the line. There was a pickup truck that looked similar to one that was on CCTV. We don't know for sure whether it was the same one because they couldn't read the registration, but the police and the client have taken a lot of details of that truck so that they can try and match it to the CCTV, which will help the police in the sense of being able to prosecute somebody. The police came out, which was great. We lost those 2 officers for a while. They were investigating some other plant machines that were at the top of that road that we stopped at, and then they went onto someone else's land, and we got the obviously we got the update from the office saying that there'd been another connection to our tracker in the Hitachi, and that was music to my ears, everyone's ears, I guess. Brilliant. And we headed off, and literally it was just straight down the road, picked up the RF within 10 minutes and eyeballed it straight away. Fantastic. So that's a result, and the customer was over the moon. £14,000 3-ton digger returned. That'll go to a police compound. They're going to do some forensics. They are going to take this further. South Wales Police will take over the investigation because it was stolen from Aberfenny, and yeah, we're made up. And 4 assets recovered, our 3 customers' assets recovered. Plus on top of that, we had that bonus of that extra quad bike from that farmer next door neighbour, his neighbour. Dare say he'll be calling us tomorrow or whatever to try and get one of our systems installed in his assets, because he was very lucky there. He never had a form of protection, and that would have been gone if we hadn't have recovered his neighbour's quad bikes. So I'm not sure what the excuses will be for that stolen digger, but generally today now has been probably one of our most successful days, because it's the second triple recovery that we've done. We did another one last year, and we've done a triple recovery this year and got all the assets back, but we've also got the bonus of that second quad bike this morning. So yeah, all good. About another hour to get back, but yeah, we're very happy, and that's a good recovery for the team. Automated Track, cracking.